Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a fantastic one out there. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to listen to the track Easy Livin' by Cacavas. This is off of the album Anonymous, which was released in 2022. We're listening to this track because it was suggested and sponsored by Andreas. Andreas, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do this like now while I have you guys. We're listening to the track off of the Bandcamp, okay? That's where we're going to be checking it out. I was going to say I've never heard of Cacavas, but I'm doing this live with you. His name looks familiar, and I think that I've listened to a song from him before on YouTube once. Yes. Okay, so I can't tell you when. I pulled up my watch history to see if I could find it, but I listened to, like, a song from this album. What song? I can't tell you. It came up on my YouTube recommended one day, and I just clicked it and I just listened to the song. I listened to a song from this album, but I don't know what it was. I'm going back in my watch history to see if I can possibly find it. Let me see if I can. And I'm looking through. So I've heard something from him off of that album specifically, but as to what it was, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've definitely listened to something from him, and I remember enjoying it. There, but yeah, I'm looking through just to see if I can find it. I cannot. So I don't know which track I actually listened to. But anyway, so yeah, I've heard something from him. So let's go ahead and dive on into this track, Easy Livin'. We'll discuss it after. Here we go.
Lights are on, but the vital signs are off. Notify the next of kin. I rang the bell, they wouldn't let me in. The cause of death, easy living. It takes its toll, but I'm not giving. The cause of death. By tumbleweed. Then again, maybe I've been freed. Ignorance is a bliss I need. The cause of death, easy living, takes its toll, but I ain't giving. The cause of death, easy living. Shopping mall, saw it on big screen TV. It's a miracle it didn't land on me. The cause of death, easy living. It takes its toll, but I'm not giving. The cause of death, easy living. It takes its toll, but I'm not giving. The cause of death, easy living. easy living.
That was a really nice song, and I really like the lyrics. You know, I could hear everyone sung, obviously, but I couldn't find the lyrics on the Bandcamp or elsewhere, so I don't have them. I'll look on his website to see if I can find that as well really quick, because I did really like them. Okay, so without a doubt, I can't not mention that it reminds me a little bit of Neil Young and his voice and the approach here. But I really like his singing. I like what he's singing about. I like how easy living, the cause of death. In the beginning, we're describing, an approach to, unfortunately, someone that died, but, as he's describing it, what caused their death? Well, easy living. And so you can, of course, expand that, into the idea of, if things are too easy, if your life is too easy, you're not really living. You're not, you're not necessarily struggle is, living, but you got to push a little bit more, but progress, try something. If you relaxed, too much, you're not really living. You got to put some action into it. So I like the concept there behind the music. I like the little bit of harmonica that flows its way into the music as well. Eventually you have some light keys that begin to quiver vibrantly underneath near the very end of the track as well. But otherwise, this is, for the most part, just a very, vocal and acoustic guitar led track here. And I think that has sounded incredibly nice. I'm looking really quick just to see if I can find anything, but the website just brings me to the Facebook, and I don't see what I'm looking for here when it comes to like lyrics and such. And I'm not getting a lot of access into the Facebook because I don't have Facebook. But this is one of those nice, relaxing storytelling with the deeper meaning and deeper themes kind of track. And I wish I could have the lyrics, because in the second verse specifically, I really enjoyed some of the lines there. You got that nice kind of, that Western country guitar there. Here, okay, that line I really liked. Let me back it up. What's been replaced? Sorry. You guys can be up here while I do it. So I like how the seed is replaced by a tumbleweed. Something that can grow, something that can flourish and become something, has been replaced by something that's dead and just blowing over, just going off into the wind and being carried by the wind. So not even with action and a life of its own to make its own moves, but just kind of going according to the breeze of things. So that's what I mean. Like, I really like the lyrics in here, and how, how wonderfully they identify that, easy living is not really living. There has to be something else behind it there. I really like that a lot. I wish that I had the lyrics, though, so I could kind of dive into them.
Then again, maybe I've been freed. Ignorance is a bliss I need.
That was a good one, too.
Cause of death.
Yeah, ignorance is a bliss I need, but he knows too much, so... he has that knowledge, and in a sense cursed with knowledge, but he wishes in a sense that he was ignorance, and then he could have that bliss that perhaps he sees that others have, but not quite. No, he's aware, he's knowledgeable, he knows what's going on, and like I said, cursed with that particular knowledge, so to speak. But I think that this was a really nice song. This was cool, easy flowing, relaxing, but thoughtful as well, especially when it comes to lyrics and the themes there. Like I said, I can't help but think of Neil Young just a little bit, but I'm sure I'm not necessarily the first. Let me know what you guys thought, of course, in the comments down below. I appreciate you all being here. Andreas, thank you so much once again for the support and for the request. I appreciate that. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye.